You so bad.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cairo Flash and we're back for the 6th installment back-to-back reporting here. Carrying off with the same jive as we had last time. We're gonna be taking it kinda easy now. We did get scratched on the lower torso, but we haven't been experiencing any symptoms of sickness yet, so I think we're safe from this one. Lucky enough to not have died from this yet. And this guy, I think he'll make it. Yeah. Alright, fitness is coming up, so is strength, but I'm kind of worried that it's gonna take too long before we'll be on the run, and we really won't have a chance to take it easy. Still have the overweight trait. Don't know why. Don't understand it. I think you probably have it since he is out of shape after all, but once he gets rid of that moodle or negative trait, it'll go away for sure. I'm just gonna cut through the woods here quickly. Alright, the thing is with this game, it doesn't really show like along here. Like they should keep it kind of clear, but they, like you see, there's that slight opacity left that shows you that there's a fence here. I'm just gonna take her down. Run. The thing is, if you're running along this and then you run into one of them, no real way you can tell that there is actually one of them there. I'm gonna go this way. Cut the sidelines. Go through here. Alright. Just gotta weave through. Alright, I saw one just sneaking in there just as we turned it around. Hopefully that one doesn't get attracted this way. They are making more noise because they're trying to open the doors in here. Knock this twat down. Knock this lady over too. Alright, there we go. Military pants, nothing we really need here. Grab the hairspray. How much does that? That weighs like nothing. A spoon weighs more than that. Alright, so all of this we need to grab. Alright. So we're gonna slowly load up on that. Alright. Seems like we'll be able to take up to the flower, I think, yeah. And then we don't have another bag, so lucky us, we can carry the rest on our backs. Shouldn't be too encumbered with the, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to push it anymore. That should be enough to take back now. Alright. We're going to be making our way back. I believe there was that horde over there that we'd avoided, so... Or was I just bluffing to myself? I don't remember. So we're just going to walk. Oh no, we can't. Alright, since he's a slower shambler, we don't have to worry too much. However, he is quicker, and he's not going anywhere. Alright. He's gonna get tired really quickly. Alright, let's just try to get away from him as fast as we can. Are they going to be following after us? Yes, they will be. However, we're going to be out of their sight line quickly. Alright, she's going to be heading that way. Charge up our swing. Alright, we are gonna need to change the bandage. I guess that there wasn't a lady that was following us. Alright, so back injury is not threatened yet, don't have to worry. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly change this and then I'll cut to the depositing of all these lovely food items. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so that's the end of our depositing fiasco. Now we're just gonna quickly go grab cooking for beginners. We're gonna finish this off, then go to carpentry for beginners. Now those 2 beginner books should be able to get us off to a quicker start more quickly than usual when it comes to Project Zomboid. And the books are, as you might not think, they're not that important. They provide the XP boost that actually allows you to build a lot of the important things that are later on in the game, like the water collector, build crates for a house that you might already have all the cupboards completely stacked up. Right, so we're just gonna move so we can stop reading and change the bandage. It is infected, but they're not a kind of zombie infected. It's just a slightly infected wound, so he might get sick, he might not get sick. We're just gonna have to just let him take it easy for a little bit. Hopefully he won't get sick. Now, we will be able to finish off this book, which is great. And I think we should actually cook something since we are a little bit hungry. And we have all these lovely treats for ourselves. So we're gonna find a bowl. Alright, here we go. And we're just gonna make a salad for ourselves. That's not the kind of salad I was looking for. A Molotov cocktail. We can use that to help clear out. Why would you want to empty that out? Alright, so we're gonna add carrots, some eggplants, gonna add a ham. Did I not add the eggplant? There we go. Got pickled radish. Alright, and zucchini. Mayonnaise? I don't think you add mayonnaise to salad. I don't know, I think if you actually add the wrong items, salad doesn't become... whatever, why not? Alright, let's add everything actually. Oh, we started off, eggplant, ugh. Let's just make 2 big bowls of salad right here. Mainly eggplant, some ham to spice it up a little bit. Dash of salt, so you get the cholesterol in there. And to finish off the mayonnaise. And ham, I guess we can add the rest of that in there too. There we go. So we got 2 big hearty bowls of nasty eggplant salad. Got the rest of the ham. Then we got some decent salad. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna deposit that in there. Put that in there. Mayonnaise. Ugh. Why would I add that to that? I don't know. Boredom. Doesn't really bother us. Let's eat it. How much does it give? 50, so let's eat one for that right now. Alright. Put it away. Dirty bandage, remove it. Alright. Infected. We already know that. And we will head off to bed. Sleep for 10 hours. If he wakes up early, we can just read. It's no biggie. I prefer he wakes up early. So then, by the time we come back, he's nice and tired. Read a little bit, make sure he sleeps for a long while. Alright, so actually the time is at where I think it's good enough for us right now, actually. We're just gonna eat a little bit of this nasty ass salad right now. Then we'll come back and finish it later. Slightly fed. This will help with healing. Bandage. Alright. Now, this is something I've always speculated, but I doubt they put it in. Gaining not an immunity, but resistance to the infection. So, just like I was, scratched. If they actually were to add in some sort of way that you would become immune. Alright, we are bored. So hopefully beating down these zombies. I think when you get the major panic, it goes away. Alright, here we go. Look at all those chickens. Alright, there you go. You saw I just dissipated away after a while. Just needed to get spooked, that's all. There you go. So I guess a good way to prevent being panicked by the zombies is to be bored. But I doubt that actually works. Now we are dragging them this way towards the house, which is kind of what we want to do. Combat in this game is very simple, but it's not the easiest to combat either. It's not like it's Dark Souls or anything, don't get me wrong. But it's just not something you'll get used to right away, that's for sure. Alright. Alright, we got her, that's good. And let's just finish them off with this guy. Perfect. We got some shells too, that's good. We are yet to find a shotgun or obtain one and use it and have it for later uses. Grab this too. I remember seeing that, but didn't really come to my mind at the time. Dirty rags. All we have are dirty rags now. Clean rag. What do you mean clean rag? Ripped sheets. But they use some water in it. I don't think it's sterilized though. Whatever. Let's just clean all of them. Doesn't use up too much water. We can always refill it. Alright then. These houses in this row are probably lost for a long while. We'll loot them if we are in necessity of non-perishable goods, but I think we'll be good for now. Alright. Gonna run over this way. Seems like they're in the tree line, but just use that to our advantage. More over there than I last remembered. Now we're not gonna close the door on this guy because he's just gonna draw way more over with the noise. Hopefully we're gonna be able to take him out as quickly as possible. Now keep in mind that stomping them down isn't the best way either. Alright. I'm gonna leave these two out because they just take up too much space. Alright, butter knife. I'm not gonna grab you either. Sorry. They must be made of steel or something, because utensils do not weigh that much in real life. Earrings, I don't need that. Pants. Oh, this is a zombie? Why would a zombie have all of this? Maybe it was a looter zombie, huh? Kinda weird. Maybe I deposited it on there by accident, I don't know. Never really do know the Project Zomboid. Alright. the earrings are what caught me off guard. I was like, yeah, you don't find those in cabinets in this game. Alright. Good, we got some tools. Alright, so what do we have in here? Last time I remembered, this was our little... I guess that was in a different save. But the books, aha! Alright, we're gonna leave that behind, leave that behind, leave it, leave. Grab that, leave that. Okay, that was just a waste, alright. Here we go. And we're gonna be encumbered. To be able to walk any second now. Alright, so there we go. Back injury. Alright, that's the kind of exercise we're looking for. Sports bag. Alright. Equipped in secondary. I'm gonna put this one in there for now. We're just gonna grab 8 books and put in there. Just so he isn't dying. Alright. It's hard to manage your inventory and walk. Alright. That should be enough for now. Street knife, good. See what I mean? Right along the fence. That's something that they should have found. Like, they could easily kind of fix that. Like, just make it so the fence is more transparent, because you can't see, not through the fence onto that side, but on the side that you should be able to see. Like, I can tell that there's trees over here, even though I can't see through the fence. So it's not like it doesn't even break the game or anything, or it doesn't even break the immersion. It's just like, it's just an annoyance because you never run along the fence. Like over here, that made sense because he was hiding in the trees, but... Alright. Yeah, you can't... It's whatever. Something that they should fix, and they probably will fix with time. Or, you know, enough people will complain about it, and then some guy will be smart enough and make a mod out of it. Then he'll be known in, the Steam Workshop for a few years of his life. Alright, so we're gonna put these books away first. You can just, like, do that and it'll automatically order them to go in there. Alright. And now I'll be back when I'm done with this part. Alright, and I think that, well, we deposited all of it, just in case if you didn't know. But I think that brings our 6th episode to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, thanks for watching. CryoFlash out.